Hey, what's up, tubers? This is the SHTF Hunter. Been a while since we did a cartridge talk. Thought we might talk about the Army's new 6.8 by 51 and whether or not it's already doomed. So, for anybody who didn't know, the Army was looking for a new rifle cartridge, and they meant for it to go, for basically to replace the M16 platform or the 5.56, and do I think it's time for a change? I do kind of think it's time for a change, but I think so. This whole 6.8 by 51, the Army wanted a cartridge that would penetrate body armor, and so this cartridge is basically the same dimensions as the 7.62 by 5.1, except it's been necked down to a 6.8 bullet, which is the civilian equivalent of a 270, and it's supposed to shoot like 3,000 feet a second or faster. Whether or not it achieves the penetrating body armor or not, I do not know. I haven't seen a lot of tests about this, but and I'm also wondering at what distance does it penetrate body armor, because over distance it's going to lose velocity. Is it most likely under 100 yards? The possibility is probably there under 100, but will it do it over 100 yards? But so yeah, coming into getting into modern warfare, more countries are seeing the importance of body armor, individual body armor, and so the Army the U.S. military wanted to compensate for that and start looking for something with body armor penetration capability. I know there was an infantry captain who wrote a pretty scathing article, a review about the 6.8, and one of the biggest things I think's coming up and keep coming up will be the limited ability to carry as much ammo as you can with the actual 5.56, and so with the 6.8, you're probably going to be able to carry about 2/3 the amount of ammo as you did with the 5.56, and like somebody else said, a whole lot of war stories start off with we were running low on ammo. So the ability to carry a lot of ammo, I think, is going to be would be a factor. The one thing I do like about the new MCX Spear, or the military version of it, I think they're called the M7 or something, but the one thing I do think is great is the fact that they're using a low power variable optic scope. LPVOs are great. I've been waiting for the military to jump on such an idea. Military usually, when it comes to military is usually running behind when it comes to like civilian shooters. They're a little bit behind and learning stuff, but I think the fact that we had ACOGs for a while was great, or we still have ACOGs, but I think most scopes in the military will be replaced by the LPVO. It's like the multi-tool scopes, does a little bit of everything. So getting back to the MCX, or the Spear, so I think it's destined to be a designated marksman rifle. Now, as far as the machine guns, for like a 240 Bravo, it's a simple barrel swap for a 240 Bravo. So I think it makes sense to use it as the MCX Spear, to use it as a designated marksman rifle. Do a barrel, if it's got more capability than the 7.62 by 5.1, then replace its role. For the 240 Bravo, do your barrel swaps. As far as replacing the M16, it's considered an intermediate range cartridge, and I don't think we can get out of get away from it. The AR platform, or AR platform magazines, I guess you'd say. I think the Army should really look at the 6.5 Grendel, and no, it probably doesn't have body armor penetration capability, or look at the old 6.8 SPC, which is really on the back, really on the back burner. A lot of people don't know about the 6.8 SPC, but 6.5 Grendel seems to have become more popular than 6.8. But I really think the military should look at those to replace the 5.56. I can tell you, for like deer killing power, your 5.56, you probably max deer killing power with 5.56 and good ammo is 200 yards. But the 6.5 Grendel and the 6.8 SPC, it's got 400 yard killing capability on deer. So that's something I think the military should be looking at, as far as being able to carry a lot of ammo capacity, which even with those two cartridges, the magazines don't exactly carry 30 rounds. It's like, what, maybe 25, 28, and magazine technology will have to kind of advance, especially for the 6.5 Grendel. It's a little more, a lot of times I think the better magazines are actually curved, almost like a banana clip. The 6.8, the magazines for it's kind of like a stick magazine profile, more like the 5.56 mags. So anyway, give me your thoughts and comments down below. What do you think the fate of 6.8 by 51 is? This is the SHTF Hunter. I'm out.